What do you forget?
I forgot, like right now, there should be an echo because I'm not wearing my headphones.
You're an idiot.
I'm just excited for this shit. I'm gonna kick your ass.
Right. I have to apologize for one thing. I thought impulses would be capable of carrying aggressors. My bad. They're not allowed to.
Oh, so you
So
lied
that's
to
one
me.
cock up. Yeah, sorry.
Oh, my soul.
Yeah.
I don't think I can trust you anymore. You keep lying.
For that cock up, you'll get 2 victory points. How about that one?
Why the fuck you lying?
Actually, for every individual model I thought you would be able to put into the impulsor, you'll get a victory point. How about that? You start off with already 3 victory points.
Why the fuck
You
you
might
lying?
actually... Yeah. I forgot that rule. Primaris transports aren't that good yet.
Just
My
watch
bad.
it. I'm gonna kick your ass something fierce.
I hope you do. So there are 3 models that can't enter impulses that originally would be able to, so you're already starting with 3 victory points.
I'm getting a handicap.
Yeah, pretty much.
This is like fucking Mario Party, where you can give like the CPU or someone else like 9 stars to start with.
Yeah, but this was my cock-up. I'm advising you in an army making, and I haven't read the rules correctly. So this is not your cock-up, so... Boss, I'll still probably be able to beat you anyway.
Shut up.
At least, yeah, we're starting. Pretty much all the warlord traits and relics and what Yari has, we're gonna get to in a minute. But first, we're introducing the armies. And also all the extra shit that comes along with it. And right off the bat, I have to nominate well, we're both having to nominate our warlords. And we're both having to nominate the relic we're using.
So it's gonna be blue versus yellow.
Yeah, pretty much. Although I have 2 models in blue because I couldn't find them in yellow.
It's called Microsoft Paint. You should really check it out.
Yeah, I'm not really good at painting models. Sorry.
Not even with Microsoft Paint. Yeah.
I wouldn't know how to import them. That's problem number 2.
You work in IT though. You should be able to figure it out.
Yeah. Get off my chain. So, step 1. My warlord is this boy.
Master of the Forge.
He's the... Well, I come to in a second why he's called the Master of the Forge. That's a tech marine. He's my warlord. He has Master of the Machine, which is +1 to hit rolls for vehicles within 6 inches of him.
You mean 6 feet?
6 inches.
Oh, you're taking it literally, like with a tabletop, you have to measure like inches and...
Yes, 6 inches. Your warlord is Marnius Kelgar, with the warlord trait Adept of the Codex. And every time you use a stratagem on a 5+ dice roll, so you roll a d6, and on a 5+, you get a command point refunded. Your warlord have to be on the table to use it.
So wait, I could potentially, if I lose all my command points, I can use that to refashion.
No, every time you use a command point, you immediately roll. for it.
Okay.
However, you can only. I'm gonna have to look it up just in case, but I think it's 1 per player turn and not 1 per battle round. But I'm not entirely sure, and I've already cocked one thing up, so give me a second.
Wait, you can literally flip the table?
Per battle round. So you can either refund a point in your turn or refund a point in my turn, and then you have to wait until the next entire round to refund it again.
You can flip the table. What?
Yeah, don't do that. Just don't.
Sounds fun though.
Okay. As far as the relic is concerned, I'm using.
Why is the background space?
We're in for Warhammer 40k.
Where is this table? Where are we sitting? We're in the middle of bumfuck nowhere.
Yeah, this is an industrial zone that's been.
No, I mean where the physical table is standing.
I can't zoom in enough. Just deal with it. Now I have to look at. Oh yeah, the relic I'm using is the Eye of Hypnoths.
Huh?
That's on this guy. That basically allows me to reroll wound rolls of 1.
Okay.
Your relic is essentially a better mastercrafted audible rifle on your Primaris Lieutenant, because that's, well, one of the only guys that can actually have a relic in your army. The other 2 are these boys. And if you want to use a stratagem same as what I do, you have to say it out loud when we get to it. Because now we get to the fun stuff. Now we get to the pre-match, well, basically stratagem usages. And first and foremost, I'm going to make this guy, which is normally a captain in Cataphractian Terminator armor. This is now a chapter master in Cataphractian Terminator armor, which basically lets me reroll, well, fill wound rolls. It does cost me 2 CP though, so I'm already. Oh, by the way, I start with 14 because double battalions and a spearhead. You have a brigade. You start with 17 because Manius Calgar is the warlord. You have 3 plus 12 plus 2, which is 17. I have 3 plus 5 plus 5 plus 1, which 14. Is 14. Correct.
Oh, yeah.
Then, upgrading my Tech Marine, because I have to do it in order to use Master of the Machine, into a Master of the Forge. It cost me 1 CP. The basic ability of the Tech Marine gets now buffed to. I'm gonna have to look this up. Basically, whenever I try to recover wounds for a vehicle that a Tech Marine can do, instead of rolling a D3, I'm recovering flat 3, so I don't have to roll.
That's nice.
Which is useful. And it allows me to use Master of the Machine, which, again, adds to the hit rolls of friendly vehicles. Then, I'm also using a stratagem. That is the Chief Apothecary stratagem, which upgrades an Apothecary to a Chief Apothecary. Basically, whenever I try to roll to heal or roll to particularly return models that were destroyed, I get to reroll.
Sounds cool.
to get the reroll that result. Then I'm using Sentinel of Terra on my Warlord, granting him. By the way, I have to count down both command points for the Master of the Forge and for the Chief Apothecary.
Well, you're not really that late. We've started like 10 minutes in, so we're still in the fucking this means that shit.
Yeah.
So I can easily
I use Sentinel of Terra to get an extra Warlord trait on my Warlord, which is Hand of Dawn.
That's some
which basically allows me to roll a d3, and I get that amount of command points according to the result back. I'll roll for that when I've done all this shit. Then I also have a Warlord trait, which is what's the stratagem called? Because, yes, I have a lot of pre-game stratagems. Deal with it.
Jeez.
Hero of the Chapter, Apothecary, which allows him to get the Warlord trait, Father of the Future, which gives me a 6-up Feel No Pain for friendly infantry within 6 inches of him.
6 inches.
Yeah, most is based on 6 inches. So, that's all my pre-game stratagems. I'm down to 8 command points. Would you like to do some pre-game stratagems as well?
How many? I have 17 points. Damn.
Yes, you have 17 points. So you can spend some. You could, in theory, do exactly the same thing that I did with my Apothecary, but you have a Primaris Apothecary. Doesn't change. You could make him a Primaris Chief Apothecary and give him also the Warlord trait, Father of the Future, which would also mean that infantry near your Apothecary has a 6-up Feel No Pain. You could do that. Cost 2 command points.
Sure, let's do that.
Okay. And I'll just add Chief here.
Oh, wait, you have to actually
And then
do
I'll
this yourself?
Yes.
So wait, you have to add all that shit yourself. You have to add the text. You have to add shit.
Well, that's just to make it easier to come back to it. Normally on the tabletop, you would just have to...
So a tabletop sim... Oh, the only thing Tabletop Simulator does is give you the table.
Yes.
What the hell? So you have to get the models yourself? You have to fucking name... What about the rules? The game doesn't facilitate rules. You have to do it yourself, right?
You have to remember the rules yourself, yes. It's quite literally simulating a tabletop.
God damn, that's lazy.
No, that's to make it modular, so you can play pretty much any tabletop game on Tabletop Simulator.
No, but you should just do it where you can like insert the rules yourself. Make it automated. Whatever.
Yes, I would like a digitalized version of Warhammer 40k made by Games Workshop. I totally agree with you, but considering that doesn't exist yet...
Oh, I heard a yet. Is it in the making?
I fucking hope so.
If it is, then that's the moment you drop Tabletop Simulator, isn't it?
Pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. That's also all your pre-game stratagems. Then we also have to recount some other things. My Terminator or Librarian Terminator, technically speaking, Terminator Librarian. The psychic powers for this bad boy.
Fortified chasm.
Fortify, which is basically a heal psychic power, and Chasm, which is basically a very good damaging spell versus, well, basically fat fucks that don't move.
Uh-huh.
And your psychic powers, because I had to pick them for you again, I sent you a link so you could look them up to change them if you want to.
Nah.
But your psychic powers right now are Psychic Shackles, which is basically a movement blocking psychic power.
Good.
Scryer's Gaze, which is either you get a command point or you can basically reroll.
Either you get 1 command point or you lose 5.
No, you get to basically reroll all hits, all wounds, and all damage rolls.
All of them?
All of them.
What the fuck? So at the end of like an hour of rolling for wounds, they give me like, you know what? We're doing that again.
Yeah, on 1 unit, right?
Oh.
You have to target 1 unit for it. Sorry,
I thought it was for everything. What the fuck?
So you could cast it on, for example, your Redemptor Dreadnought or your Whirlwind. You can reroll some fun shit. Or technically speaking, I think you could even reroll it. You could even use it on your Thunderfire Cannon. And then reroll the amount of shots you're getting as well, which is ridiculous. Not entirely sure. You should really read that psychic power up. And then you also have Precognition.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is a 5-up invulnerable save for your Chief Librarian, and he is -1 to hit. So, for example, if I actually get to shoot at him, because, well, your positioning isn't all that good, then you can still recover from that by using Precognition.
Cool.
So you could be a little bit more adventurous with your psyker.
A little bit more.
Shall we say? Yeah. Okay. Well, now that that's pretty much done, unless you want to change anything.
I'm good.
I think we're gonna have to choose our deployment method, or our no. I'm gonna have to specify here. We're gonna have to choose the way in which we're going to deploy, particularly the deployment zones. Where are the rules for that? I should have prepared these beforehand.
Why is it snowing?
Here. I don't know. Maybe the planet just is snowing. So, first of all, would you like to roll off for me against me to decide the deployment?
Sure.
Maps. So you roll 1 dice in Discord, and I roll 1 dice here.
So I get to use Discord, you get to use the fancy shit.
Yes, because I can actually use my... That's a 4 for me.
I should have gotten my own dice and roll just here. Right, so I know what I do. It's a D6.
Yeah, and you don't have a target.
Roll D6.
Pretty much.
Roll 1 D6.
What's your... No, just roll D6.
Okay.
Exclamation point. Yeah. Okay. Well, you get to decide, which is fun.
I got a 6.
Because then I get to decide which side I want to be on. My phone fell. Oh well. So I'll pick the. We could have Spirit, which is a fun one. Dawn of War, which. Yeah, well, it's Dawn of War. By the way, I'll do it like this. Then you know exactly how the deployment zones are gonna look.
Uh-huh.
So Spearhead, you would basically have a this side would be player A, this side would be player B.
Uh-huh.
Dawn of War A and B.
Yeah, I get it.
Search and Destroy, well, makes sense. Hammer and Alville. Then it is Frontline Assault. And then Vanguard Strike, which is this one.
I have no idea what to choose, so I'm gonna roll for it, Lamau. Since I'm lazy.
I like that idea. Roll for it.
Mm-hmm. Roll D6. Here we go. A 1.
1. So we're going for Spearhead.
Yes. Let's go.
Okay then.
So now you as the tabletop player, do you have to fucking insert them all on your own now?
Yeah, I'm kind of having to
Jesus fuck.
to check the deployment zones. But it's not that bad.
No, but you have to place every individual model now here on the table.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Again, it's the exact same as if it were on the
I have no clue.
kind of
There are 3 variants of Dawn of War. This is literally just a physics engine with a table.
Yes, pretty much.
You could recreate this
Yeah.
in Gary's mod easily. Hell, in Gary's mod you could probably make it so that you can move the unit yourself.
I think this middle point is here. So I'm eyeballing this one.
You creep. But you're eyeballing. Are you eyeballing or are you balling?
So basically, between these dice lines, you can deploy.
Huh? Oh, I get it.
Yeah, this is a solid line. You have to think about it.
Mm-hmm.
So for you who wants to rush up, you're going to try and find spots around here, particularly because vehicles can't move through buildings, which kind of makes sense.
I don't think
let's be
anyone
real.
can move through buildings.
Oh yes, yeah, Space Marines can apparently jump through those windows.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So you're
Exactly.
basically having to focus.
Can you just throw the dice and everything with the gravity gun?
Pretty much. Okay.
Wait, can you save the state of the game? Like, say we get because we only have only have an hour and 20 minutes now.
We can save this. Yes.
Okay, good.
Otherwise, I wouldn't have come up with the idea.
Can you also do like one step back, do like a Control C, or Control Z.
Technically speaking, yes, you can.
Okay.
But he has to reload the entire map for it, so I wouldn't advise it. It's not the most well optimized system.
Like,
okay.
What is Tabletop Simulator actually used for the most? Like 40k or other tabletop games?
All kinds of shit. I wouldn't necessarily know, to be entirely honest.
You only bought it for Warhammer.
Pretty much.
You discovered, hey, I can play Warhammer with this.
Yes.
Is there online co-op / versus?
Yes. If you were to have a tabletop simulator, you could. I could start up a multiplayer lobby. You could join, and you could be quite literally moving your own models.
Okay, cool. Well, let's not
so,
try this.
So the moment you actually get a decent PC,
which will be a few
years. This is the first game you're buying. Damn it!
What, you're not donating into me? Ah.
Well,
I'll just deduct it from your paycheck.
Social distancing board game. Yeah, pretty much. This is an excellent tool for the Corona time. Let's be real. It's an excellent tool. So, by the way, I still have to roll for my D3 command points before we're doing anything. Brilliant. Only one. Disappointing.
Wait, what the fuck? Why did you gain a command point?
Because of the Hand of Dorn Warlord trait.
Okay. So wait, if you roll a 6, you'd get 6 command points?
No, it's a D3, but you roll it with a D6. And a 1 and a 2 is counted as a 1. A 3 and a 4 is counted as a 2.
Yeah.
And a 5 and a 6, I don't have to fill it in now.
Yeah, we do that. We do that in Yu-Gi-Oh as well.
Yeah, GW really has to release an online version of their tabletop. Just do it already. Wargaming.
They release like an actual simulator with like you have to use an Oculus Rift and everything. You really become one of the Marines, so you can start shooting people.
No, I would just like a tabletop simulator to begin with. The rest they can do whenever. Okay.
Until you actually have the models. Until you actually have the models for yourself, in which case you never play Tabletop Simulator ever again.
I'm picking this side.
That's gonna be interesting if once you actually get the models,
you're getting that side.
How I would record that? Like, I need to like put a camera on like the fucking. Oh shit! I need to put something in front of my door.
Yeah, close that door. God damn it!
Like if we were to do this in real life, I have to like put like a webcam and put it like on top of the ceiling so it focuses down on the table.
No, you just walk around with a goddamn camera. God damn it!
No. Does you know how much fucking work that is?
Yes, I know. Deal with it. Okay, well, considering I've picked deployment zone, you get to pick your first unit to deploy.
This is one of them tank boys. On the right.
So one of these boys.
Yeah.
These are the ones with the shield drones, which are extra protected but have fuck all firepower. These ones have the firepower.
But they look the same.
Yes, I couldn't find any impulse models. My excuse. In the description, there is a difference. And I could even make this the if we scroll over them, the B version.
B for bomb.
Well, your weapon is called a bellicose missile array, so B for short.
I get it.
So you want to deploy one of the tanks. Do you also want to put stuff into the tank?
I can put stuff into the tank.
Yeah, these are transports, so you can transport shit.
Well, would I do that? All the thing needs to do is shoot people down.
Well, if you put people in there, first of all,
Question.
they can't be shot at. Second of all,
Yeah, question
you have
about that.
better movement.
Question about that. I put people in this tank. Right? Tank get destroyed. What happens to the people?
You get to reroll a number of 6s, and for each one, one model dies.
So if I put 100 people in this thing, I need to roll 100 dice rolls.
Yes, but you can't put 100 guys in there. You can only put 6 in there.
Well,
Impulsors have a maximum of 6 guys.
Let's put 3 guys in here.
Well, which 3?
I don't know, fucking pick any, I don't care.
Because you have to stuff them into squads. So you could pick that, or you could pick those guys. These can't, because they're too heavy in armor. Sorry about that. That's why you had 3 extra victory points.
They're too
He can't either, because he's too thick.
Hell yeah.
He's too thick.
You mean fit?
And I just want to check if your chaplain can actually enter the damn thing. Is he also too thick? No, the chaplain would be able to enter. Okay. Or the librarian. Librarius. The mage. My advice, dump
Some
those
clown
guys
car
in and him.
bullshit. Oh, just reading chat, a clown car bullshit. It's pretty good.
Yeah, pretty much. So my advice, pick one with a shield, dump the Hellblasters in them, and dump the Ancient in them.
Sure, let's do that.
Okay. And we're gonna move those guys towards here, because then I know. No, wrong guy.
So wait, if I'm getting this right, now I pick a unit, it goes on the field. Then you pick a unit, it goes on the field. Right?
Yes. Yes.
So you can also like counterplay, like, if he places that thing there, then I'll place my unit there. Huh. No wonder these games take like weekends if you have to fucking do, well, first I go, then you go, then I go. Fuck.
Well, it would have been easier if you also had the game, because...
Well, then we can move shit at the same time.
Yeah.
I mean, I can try to run the game,
I've spelled that wrong. I just now realized it. I've spelled that wrong. No, actually, I've spelled that correct. What the? No, no. Actually, did I fuck it?
I can try to run the game, but like me and Wesley, like yesterday, did like a fucking Yu-Gi-Oh duel using one of those online. Just not even fucking Yu-Gi-Oh Pro, just that one online on a dueling Nexus, and it didn't work. Well, it did work, but my computer lagged the shit out of it, which is weird.
Yeah, his PC really is like Stone Age.
What the fuck, you? It runs dueling Yu-Gi-Oh Pro. It runs that fine, but somehow browser version it doesn't.
No clue. So where do you want to put it? Tell me. Here. Here. Here.
There, on the
Wait,
right.
is it here?
No,
there.
Well, not there, since it can't move, dumbass.
Well, there. Which side of this building?
Put it on the street.
Put it on the street. Okay, makes sense. squeeze as much out of it. Yeah. Yeah, technically speaking, your base is still within your deployment zone, so that's good enough.
So
Okay,
what are those objectives at number 1, 2, 6, or is that not like something we do in this game?
well, you draw cards, and if you have to secure or defend or whatever, you get victory points for it.
Okay, cool.
If there are infantry nearby.
But wait, since 2 are in your deployment zone, you can literally just pluck some unit on there and...
Yes, but then I also have to draw the card. By the way, you also have 2 in your deployment zone.
But drawn cards
and there are
is good.
2 in the middle field.
Drawn cards are good, right?
You get 3 a turn.
Huh.
Oh yeah, by the way, the mission we're playing is Eternal War Search and Destroy. Sorry. That's 3 cards a turn. Basically, you have to fill up until 3. And you also get a victory point for killing the Warlord, First Blood, and stuff like that.
Excellent.
Standard issue shit.
So just murder people and get cards.
Pretty much. I'm gonna deploy first off a scout squad, and I'm gonna deploy them very annoyingly because scouts are actually allowed to be deployed outside of your deployment zone. I'm gonna be deploying them.
Wait, so you can literally place them in your opponent's base and be like, here they are.
Well, no, they have to also be outside of their deployment zone. You can't just boff them somewhere outside. Unsurprisingly. Okay. Your turn. What are you gonna deploy?
Let's do scouts. Do I have scouts? I have scouts.
Yeah, you have 3 scouts. Okay, do you want the bolter scouts or do you want the sniper / missile launcher scout?
Missile launchers.
Okay. Where do you want them?
I want them like very sneaky.
What, just here on top? They would have excellent field of fire.
Wait, you can actually place them there.
And they would be a bitch to charge.
Wait, where they are standing now, you can put them there.
No.
You have to put them on the white
I was
ship.
talking about there.
Oh yeah, on the building. That sounds cool.
And of course, so that they can see pretty much anything.
Precisely.
And that's... Yeah, well, they might not be base to base, but for every... For every time you go up 1... what's it called?
Floor.
Elevation, that's 3 inches. For every floor, it's 3 inches. Well, so you would actually be out 9 inches away.
You can't do anything with 3 inches. Ask any woman.
Okay, now it's my turn again, and well, I first want to be deploying yet another group of scouts.
Place that giant missile launcher on top of a house.
I'm going to be deploying these guys.
You're looking exactly where I can shoot.
That is not cheating. But I was more concerned about the 9 inches rule. And technically speaking, this would be okay.
But wait,
so your turn again.
So if we're gonna play this in real life, are we gonna have a fucking measuring tape with us the entire time? Be like,
Yeah, we're gonna have to look some of the inches up.
Jesus Christ.
Old man, go easy on Yari. We'll see about that. Your turn again.
Oh. That other car over there. With the missiles on it.
There's one.
Yeah, the whirlwind.
Okay. This thing has 72-inch range, so you don't exactly have to put it up front.
Yeah, just put it nice in the back. Put it on at number 5 over there.
So there. I would say then there.
Yeah.
The reason being is he's out of line of sight, and he doesn't need line of sight to target enemies.
Hey.
So my only option now would be to have anti-tank looking of this way to shoot him.
That's some good shit.
Yeah. Okay, then I'm gonna deploy yet another group of scouts.
What are those two icons on the top right? Like, I see a guy lifting something and I see 15 degrees. What does that mean? Like, it's right next to
The
menu.
lift strength. So how if I turn that up, then
Oh, you can move the building.
the guys get lifted more. But that's annoying if you want to position people in buildings.
Okay, and the 15 degrees?
That's the amount when I turn a model, the amount of degrees the model turns.
Oh, so now every time you press, like, right, it turns 15 degrees to the right.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Actually, is that outside of 9? No, that's squeezing a little. Okay, I'll deploy them a bit back.
Man,
Good, your turn
I
again.
honestly thought it's like, okay, we're gonna play today, but we've already been almost an hour. I think we're gonna spend.
Well, this is already playing, so come on, man.
I thought the play
Instead
was
of
literally,
complaining,
you know, moving on the map, shooting people. I didn't expect us being like, okay, I'm sitting there, I'm sitting this one there. I thought it, fuck.
yes, well, choose.
Video games really have spoiled my ass, huh?
Instead of complaining about it,
Yeah,
choose.
shut up. There's this lonely guy there on the back, staying next to the tanks.
What, that guy?
Yeah.
The Contemptor Mortis with the anti-tank weapons.
Yeah.
By the way, it doesn't have hunter-killer missile. Sorry.
Fuck you. You're stealing my weapons now. This is bullshit. Judge? Oh wait, we don't have a judge here.
So where do you want to deploy it where it can see my tanks?
Question, in like a fucking competitive setting, right? Will there be like a random judge sitting there watching the entire game?
No, you could call judges to the table if there is a disagreement.
Ah, just like with Yuki. Good.
Yes. Well, question, where you want to deploy this guy, because you don't know what tanks are yet.
What about behind that building? To the with the number 4. Like to the left of the fountain.
Oh, right there.
Yeah.
Or there.
No, not there. To the there. There's number 4 there. To the left of the fountain.
To the left of the fountain. Oh, you want to deploy it around there? Okay, and then it's going to have to be there, because you have to deploy. You have to be in deployment zone. Fucko, stand. Physics objects, I hate them.
Yeah, that looks nice.
So as long as I deploy my vehicles down there, you can't shoot.
I mean, he can't move, so...
Oh, no! Right. Okay. Now I'm gonna do my first trick. This drop pod, I'm gonna deploy that one in deep strike.
Yeah, that
with
was exactly
its cargo of devastators.
Wait, that thing
be in the drop pod.
Wait, that thing can move around that drop pod?
No, these guys are technically inside of the drop pod, and the drop pod is in orbit.
What the fuck?
preparing to smash onto the battlefield in when I decide.
Or
You
can
also
literally,
have troops that have that ability.
or you can literally place them anywhere then.
Yes.
That's
Well,
nice.
outside of 9 inches of your troops, but technically speaking, yeah. So your turn.
Well, wait, can you also place them on like a second floor of a building, or no?
Well, drop pods, no. They have to be on ground floor.
Or the top of the floor?
No, they have to be on the ground.
You can't even shoot them to like the top of a building? That's dumb.
Well, technically speaking, they're vehicles, and vehicles are not supposed to enter buildings. So sorry.
You said he's shooting the. When I hear from orbit, I imagine that guy shooting the guys from orbit to the ground, right?
Yes.
So why can't he shoot them from the orbit to like the top of a building?
Balance.
What the hell?
Because there are models that quite literally can't exit the building.
Yeah, but you know, that's what you should decide before shooting to the top of a building. That's not
Yeah,
that's
well,
not my
they
problem.
decide. The game rules dictate that you're not allowed to do it, and I would like it to be different as well, but
Yeah, because
I'm not making the rules.
I fully understand that it's impossible to shoot them like to the second floor. But fucking to the rooftop should be like, fuck.
Well, if that was an option, then I could have drop potted them on this rooftop the moment your guys were shot off. And I have something far nastier I can dump on there.
Also, when you buy like Warhammer 40k shit in real life, you buy like the models, right? Statues and
Yeah.
shit. Can you also buy like the buildings and crap, or do you have to make them yourself?
You can buy them.
But you can also make them yourself. Make like a make like a Jenga tower and be like, okay.
Technically speaking, if you want to use Lego in order to make the scenery, then yes, technically speaking, there's nothing wrong against it. But you have to basically say to your opponent, well, this is the battlefield, these are the rules of the battlefield, are you in agreement? And then your opponent is probably going to be like, yeah, I just want to have a good game. This battlefield does seem balanced, so let's go.
No, because of religious reasons, I cannot play with Legos. Please change Battlefield. Anyway, can I place a guy now?
Yeah, your turn. Play some shit.
That white guy there.
This guy?
In the middle, yeah.
I would... My advice, I would stuff him with one of the squads in an impulsor next to the other impulsor.
Okay, let's do that.
Okay. So I'll deploy that one here as well. Then I'll tell him that, yo, can I select the impulsor? Thank you. And this is the impulsor with the what are these guys called?
Ultramarine.
And the apothecary.
Sweet, the apothecary can heal, right?
Yes.
Can it use these abilities from inside the tank?
No.
Oh.
He has to step out of the tank the moment.
He has to step out, heal someone, and get back in.
I would advise against that, but technically speaking, yes, you could.
Can I also run you over with my tank? Is that a thing?
Well, technically speaking, you could charge with a tank, yes. That is an option.
Well,
By the way, I'm gonna pick this bigger drop pod.
drop pod.
I'm gonna put that in deep strike, and I'm gonna put its cargo in there. Your turn.
You just put one guy in there. What the hell?
Yeah, that's a relic Leviathan Dread. I'm just saying.
Let's place a. Sorry about that. Let's place an army of scouts. Or a squad of scouts, rather.
Another scout squad?
Yeah.
Okay, where?
Top of another building.
Well, this one next to number 3.
Sure, let's do it. That way they can shoot down your fools. It can be like Lamau surprise, have a rocket launcher.
Well, these guys are the only bolter equipped guys, so no rocket launcher this time.
Whatever, Lamau have some bullets.
I have some 40mm rocket propelled grenades. YOLO. Okay, now it's my turn again. God damn it.
Oh, I hate when it happens.
You know what? I have a feeling I'm just going to have to check one thing because I think I'm
It might
gonna
sound
deploy.
stupid, but can you shoot your own units?
Hmm?
It might sound stupid, but can you shoot your own units?
No.
Oh. That's
No, that's kind of not allowed. Sorry.
so you can't shoot yourself.
No, you can't shoot yourself. I'm gonna do 2 times tactical squad. No, actually, cause Centurion Devastators take up 3 slots. I have 4 Centurion Devastators.
Right.
That would
Squads.
be 12.
If a squad's in a tank get destroyed, you have to roll. Does the roll count for the entire squad of one person?
1 person.
Okay.
Okay, I'm shoving the company ancient, so the ancient, the apothecary, and the Centurion Devastators, because they all fit in it, surprisingly, into this bad boy. Can I actually edit it?
When the old man's filling the tank. I can fit in this, a bowling ball, a gun, this and that. When I try to fill a tank, yeah, you can only put in like a fucking grain of grass. What the fuck?
Yes, but this thing is bigger. Sorry. It's just... This thing is also more expensive. I hate to break it to you.
Whatever, you're gonna die anyways, I don't care, everything's gonna get destroyed.
Yeah, you get it.
I'm just gonna bring a shotgun
And I'm
blow
gonna
everything.
deploy... Oh no, I'm gonna
Come
deploy
on.
this guy.
Yeah, in terms of comparison, I have like a normal car, and when the old man's filling his shit, it's like a clown car.
Oh, these guys fit.
I can carry 3 persons. The old man's like stuffing an entire platoon in them.
No,
And
it's
then,
just 6 guys.
and he's like, "Yeah, what? You know, check the rules." Then you check the rules, and then you see in the corner, edited 1 minute ago.
No, I don't have access to the editing powers of the site, so sorry. No.
That'd be a great prank, actually, to pull
It's just... I don't want to be an asshole, but there are only 6 guys in that tank.
Yeah, I know, I'm just making it funny.
Okay. So your turn again. Do you want to put another 6 guys in a tank and move them up?
No, I'm gonna like put a squad of those other guys. I'm gonna move those.
Yeah, or those?
No, let's do the
Which
assault
one?
marines.
The assault marines? What do you
Yeah.
want to do with them? Deep strike?
We're gonna assault people with them.
Yeah, do you want to deploy them on the table or in deep strike?
What the hell is deep strike?
From turn 2, you can bring them onto the battlefield. Anywhere you like.
Oh, I like that. Yeah, let's do that.
Okay,
I'll probably
that's
survive.
easy. Then we.
I'll probably survive to turn 2.
Yeah, that would be easy. Okay. My next thing to deploy. I'm gonna go.
What the fuck if you have like an army built where everything's deep strike?
Well, technically speaking, rules as they are right now, you have to deploy at least half your army on the field.
Okay. But the game is decided when all units from one guy die, right?
When we hit turn 5, or when somebody is stable. But technically speaking, they could still win if they have more victory points.
Wait, when somebody's what?
That's a term we use for you. Your army just got the fuck wiped off the table. Then you get tabled.
Yeah, I thought I meant that.
Why did you ask that?
Because I want to make sure I heard it right. It was like
Okay.
tabled. What?
I imagine you want to do another assault squad in deep strike.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah. Surprising. I know.
That sounds like some good shit.
Yeah, then I'm gonna do the exact same thing. My Terminators are gonna be in deep strike.
This is some copycat bullshit.
So, what do you want to do with that? Do you want to put these guys into deep strike?
Yes.
Deploy all the deep strikers first, damn it. I want to see what he's doing. Well, actually, I can still deep strike something as well. Your turn again.
Fuck you, what? This is some copycat bullshit.
What do you want to do now?
Deep strike.
You don't have anything to deep strike anymore.
Deep strike my tanks.
You can't. Sorry.
Oh. Let's do a squad of those guys.
What, these?
No, not the intercessors. Let's do it.
But intercessors with your chief librarian in a tank on the field.
Next we
Shield or the gun one?
Shield.
Shielded one. Okay.
Gotta protect my guys.
Then we're basically going to... And I imagine around the same place as the other two?
Yes.
Surprising, I know. I am quite surprised as well.
Shut the fuck up. You bet you will be surprised when I shoot a gun straight up your ass.
Yeah, well, that's the plan.
You're like, well, you need to do that or you won't win the game. Oh, good. Shooting time.
I'll use small words to speed things up. Okay. Yeah, let's deploy this boy. 'Cause And now I just have to put something in front of him, and then because of the character keyword, you can't shoot him.
Nani?
Yes, well, your turn.
But the big guy.
I'll get the shit a bit closer, because then you can see a bit better.
No, wait. Let's first move the tanks.
So this infantry, that guy, and in another impulsor?
Yes. And then we're gonna put it on the opposite side of the other two tanks. The other three.
The opposite side.
Yeah. Gotta have all streets covered, you know? We should play this game with fucking amiibos. With like Mario holding a gun. That'd be great. Super Mario Warhammer 40k.
So, where do you want it? There?
The other side, the opposite side.
Oh,
no,
there.
no, in front of the burning shit. Yeah, there. Yeah.
Okay.
No, not there. Left side.
Then. Where?
Left, go up now. Yeah, up. Yeah, there.
I'm not allowed to put it any further because of your deployment zone. Actually, I have to pull it back a tiny bit. Your base is outside of your deployment zone. This would be okay, though. Yeah, that squeezes in nice. Yeah, just barely, but good enough.
Hey, as long as it fits.
Okay.
Am I right, lads?
Shall I push the button? I'm gonna deploy this guy.
In deep strike.
No. I'm gonna deploy him up the tank's ass.
Oh, by the way, I got another follower yesterday, so now we're at 18.
Still not 49.
Whatever, but I'm also at 399 views at the moment.
Yeah. I have bad
every
news
minute.
for you. You're not allowed to shoot him because you can't see him.
What the fuck?
Yeah, you have to have line of sight on that guy.
Was he like a sneaky?
Yeah, I've just basically put a tank in front of him. The tank is quite literally his cover. Deal with it.
Let's do another scout squad.
Okay.
And let's put them on top of buildings again, because I like that.
Yeah, what building that is still outside of your deployment or outside of deployment zones that you're allowed to deploy them in? You could. Nah, that would be too close to these guys. So you can't? This would be technically too close to my deployment zone, so you're not allowed there.
Huh.
You could decide to be you could deploy them there as harassment. They're gonna be dead though, but
Sure, fuck him.
expendable troops anyway.
They're just gonna shoot the tank and that's it.
Well, you could also try and find some infantry to shoot at and shoot at them. Probably a better idea.
But shooting in a tank sounds more fun.
Yeah, also sounds quite ineffective, to be honest. Well, let's see. I'm gonna deploy this guy. And I'm gonna be specifically deploying him like that. Yes,
What do
I
you have? What
am
do you have a
showing
blue
you
guy?
because I couldn't find a yellow hunter, so you have to deal with it.
It's gonna be very confusing.
No, it's not. You don't have a hunter. It's that easy.
It's gonna be very confusing.
So, what now?
Let's do a squad of those guys we haven't moved yet. Those three. Whatever they are.
My advice, shove them up as far in the front as possible.
Of course.
Because you want to move up with these guys, because you want to fire with these guys.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuckos. Stand.
Or was stando.
Yeah, he's going to be difficult about it.
You know, Dio always is.
Yeah, that's good enough. Okay. Well, my Warlord is deployed. So let's start with the Thunderfire Cannon, shall we? We're going to deploy this, because this is artillery. We're going to deploy him nicely
The hell was that?
here.
G-Hop. That's our G-Hop.
Yeah, just don't deal with it.
I'm
Your turn.
more familiar with the P-Hop.
Yeah, your turn.
But let's move that giant guy over there, the middle one. With the
This one.
With the whites. Yeah.
Where do you want to put him?
In the front.
Next to him? Or on the other side?
In front of the tank over there. No, the other one.
In front of...
The single tank on the bottom, yeah. No, on the bottom.
Oh, that one.
No.
The whirlwind.
On the left.
The
No,
The impulsor in the...
No,
Where do you want him?
side. Go to the left. There we are, yeah.
Oh, behind it. Okay.
Go in front of it. Go behind
You can't fit him here anymore.
Fine, behind him then. Jeez.
He's a chunky boy, and you're in front. That's your line. Okay then.
I expect you to say he's a chunky boy, and you are too.
Well, you're not wrong.
Don't drop the figures. So when I am attacking the squad, right? Does each member have an individual health points, or are they like one group?
Yes, individual wounds.
An individual movement.
Officially, yes. They have to stay together, but technically speaking, yeah.
But if I see one, I can shoot the entire brigade.
Technically speaking, yes.
Okay, cool.
So, you have this left.
Let's move that small tank over there, whatever it is.
This?
Yeah.
That is your Thunderfire cannon. That's artillery essentially. So
we need to put that in the back.
And somewhere, preferably, they can't see it.
Yeah, behind a building. Yeah.
You don't have a lot of good buildings left. You could put a tank there, and I can't see it.
You better not.
Okay. Well then.
Indeed, yeah, total health I'm gonna shoot him. I'll just pump him full of lead or plasma or whatever the fuck they use nowadays.
High explosive, usually.
I don't get why all those space marines are always fighting. It's like they like it or something.
They're born to do it. Well, no, they're not born to do it. They're made to do it.
Didn't they ever hear of like fun, like going to a bar, having a beer with mates?
In Warhammer 40k, fun isn't allowed.
Say that to the Cult of Pleasure.
Do you want the Inquisitor to show up? However, go for it, mate.
As long as they're not the Spanish Inquisition.
Yeah, your pick.
Let's move that tank over there on the top. The last one.
The last one with the shield. So where do you want to deploy this guy?
Yeah, in front there. In front of the other tanks.
So... The tank with the robot or the 3 tanks?
Can I put... No, it won't fit in front, right, of the robot?
No, it won't fit in front.
Then this is with the other tanks. Fuck it.
So just there.
Exactly.
Let me advise. Put it there. Cock block view on him.
Ah, good.
Come on, man. Work with me.
You can't fit it in the hole, huh?
Oh, yeah, it can. It's showing its ass to the enemy, but it can fit there.
So you were just able to fit it, huh?
Yeah.
Your girlfriend is a lucky woman.
I know. I'll deploy these guys next to objective number 2, just in case.
What does your girlfriend think about the fact that you're like 400 years old?
Oh, she doesn't have a problem with that.
No, she thinks you're rich. She's just waiting for you to die any day now. But you're immortal, so it won't happen.
Okay, you still have your warlord, you have your scout, your better scout, essentially, your scout character, which can buff scouts.
Yeah,
so
let's put him on the roof.
Let's put your scout. I guess the most offensive-based scouts.
Uh-huh.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Okay.
we're gonna blow up those guys. They're on the ground. They're gonna get hit when they don't even know where it came from.
Yeah, I think it's time for the big boy to show up. My chapter master. Actually, that's better. No, you're again. You have 4 choices left. I only have, what, 2 or 3? Not sure. You go.
Put those 2 tanks in deep strike.
You can't deep strike them.
Oh, that's shit. Well, let's put those tanks on the front line.
You can deploy front line. Where on the front line?
In the front.
So, what, there?
No, because that's between buildings and he can't shoot.
He can move and shoot.
Put it on the left, like next to the... Oh wait, that won't work. Shit.
Well, maybe if you're lucky. Well, technically speaking, it's on a crate. It stands. It's clipping, but it stands. I'll accept that.
Great.
Oh, right, I only have 2 models left. My Terminator Librarian, I'm going to...
Yeah, that's a good question. How old can like a general Space Marine get?
How old can a Space Marine get? Considering Dante has been running around for about 1.5 millennium right now,
Wait,
1,500 years, yeah, pretty much no problem.
wait, then that's a Space Marine.
That's a Space Marine.
What the fuck?
Custodians are older.
Jeez.
Custodians are older.
Every 60 seconds in Africa, a minute passes. Yeah. That's
Right, you have 3 options left.
It's a third world country. In Netherlands, every 59.9 seconds past a minute passes here.
Yo,
Huh?
you have 3 models left. Which
Tank.
one?
Big
Another
tank.
tank deployment.
Of course.
Okay, where do you want that tank?
In the back. It needs to protect people.
Well, yeah, right around here?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. Then it's my turn again, and then you can basically continue with the other units, because I'm deploying my last unit. And I'm going to be deploying him right here. So where do you want to deploy both of them?
In the middle.
Because I have nothing left to deploy. You want them in the middle?
Yeah.
Next to the other guys?
Yep.
I'll say this is... Yeah... I'm not going to be overly difficult about it. If the game wants to work with me. Technically, but because of physics, I'm okay with this. And then Manius Calgar is just going to be here.
In the water, he's chilling.
Okay.
Okay.
Everything deployed?
Should be.
Now,
Oh,
normally speaking, we get to decide the turn order.
So we roll for turn then. Okay.
Yes. Well, it depends. However, the rules I usually follow is the rule that we roll off, and the one who deployed first gets +1 to their rule.
So I get a +1 then.
I get +1 because I was deployed first.
Fine.
And that person gets to decide who goes first.
So you
I have to specify that.
You get to decide who goes
Okay,
first.
I have a 4. What do you have?
Alright, let me do a roll and then a d20.
No,
Yeah.
D6.
Aw.
D6, and I have a +1. You basically, yeah. You have a 6, so you get to decide.
Do I want to go first or second? I think I'll go second.
It's up to you.
I'll go second. No, wait, wait, I'll go first. I'll go first.
What is it, mate?
I'll go
Do
first.
you want to go first or do you want to go second?
First.
Okay, you go first.
Okay, so first my scouts there on the roof are gonna shoot down those folks down there.
Chill. You first get your 3 objective cards.
Cool. What's this? You're charged with the defense of a key objective. It must not be permitted. So if you control one at the end of 2 consecutive turns. Okay. Masters of the Warp. Desperate times cover desperate measures. Spell of the Warp to defeat you. Score 1 victory point if you manifested or denied a psychic power during this turn. Score D3. So if I understand right, that says D3 victory points. I roll a dice, and the result is the points.
You get, yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, the Master of the Warp is really fucking easy. I just use my psychic power. Lamau.
Pretty much.
Behind enemy lines. Break through
And then the behind enemy lines.
Break through the foe's army and cut off their lines of escape. Score 1 victory point if you leave at least 1 unit completely within the enemy's deployment zone at the end of your turn. If you have at least 3 units within your opponent, D3. Okay.
So I'm going to basically force these to be objects on the map.
But normally you wouldn't know about these objective points of mine, right?
I would know about them.
Oh, so I have to show you that, hey, look, I got this.
Yeah. Search and destroy, you have to show them.
Oh, but there are other modes in which you keep it secret.
Yes.
Okay.
So.
I kinda like this more though, when we both know what the fuck we're doing.
Yes, well. First turn, before the battle round starts, I have to roll for something.
I've been getting a lot of 6s at this point in the game already. Something tells me my luck is gonna turn on me.
My litany is not inspiring. Okay, fine.
Okay, fuck me.
Doesn't matter really. It's annoying, but we'll deal with it. Fine. It's your turn.
Right.
First turn, first phase. Movement phase.
Wait, I can't shoot?
No, first you gotta move.
Right, so I want to move my tank to the top of the building.
Yeah, tanks can't enter buildings.
Oh.
Instant disappointment.
That's lame. So
yeah, I know.
I can't have my tank ambush you in the building. That's stupid.
No.
This game's stupid.
No, unless the vehicle in particular has the fly keyword, in which case you have to look that up.
Yeah, my tanks
so
can fly.
So if you want to look up if the impulsor has the fly keyword, then go for it. Otherwise,
my tank can fly. It can fly. It just fires its missiles to the ground, and that gives it airborne for like limited time.
Considering the impulsor actually has the fly keyword, technically speaking, yeah.
Wait, I'm making up bullshit. I don't fucking know. Well, this game's great. This game's great.
I happen to think. I happen to think that you want to move these 3 forward.
Yeah, of course. How would you know that?
I happen to also think you want to use the maximum amount of movement.
Of course.
Okay, then you're going to use an advanced roll, which means roll a d6.
Oh, fuck me.
Or you want to, or before you finish the typing, do you want the occupants of the vehicle, so the people it's transporting, to exit it this turn?
Nah, not yet.
Okay, then you can advance roll. Because otherwise you wouldn't be allowed to... Okay, 1. That's 15-inch movement. So that would be here.
Can't you just... Oh, okay, good.
Or you could use a command reroll. That costs you a command point, though.
No. Fuck no, I'm not re-rolling... spending a command point to re-roll that.
Yeah, 15 command points. Why not? And
I'm
you
not-
get them... And you have the potential of getting them to be refunded anyway.
Okay, fuck it, let's do it. Roll d6. Can I roll already?
First, roll for defund. D6.
A4.
You don't get it back.
Wait, I have to roll this every time for refund?
For every stratagem you pull until you've basically refunded your command point that battle round. Yes.
Jeez.
And now you get to re-roll your advance roll.
Oh my fucking god. Gonna do a lot of rolling. Rolling.
Yeah, the roll.
Fuck.
Damn it.
This is bullshit. You
Okay,
rigged
well
this.
that's still 15.
Oh, you've rigged this.
That's
box.
still 15. You roll the 1 again.
This is
You
some
re-roll the 1 in a 1.
This is some
Lovely.
rigging ass
Good girl.
bullshit.
Okay, second one. Do you also want to advance this one?
Yes.
Okay. Roll.
I didn't roll a fucking 1 again, I swear to god. Ah, 4, good.
Oh, that's 4. That's 14. Okay. Pretty good, actually.
So now it goes 14 inches.
Goes 14 plus 4. It's 18. I could put him here.
That's the shit. Oh fuck. Okay.
Next one. Do you want to advance?
Sure.
This is, by the way, the intercessor. Before you roll. This is the impulsor with the intercessors and your librarian. If you want to score the victory card for psychic powers, you have to disembark the librarian.
Okay, let's do that.
If you do that, you can't advance the vehicle.
Okay, let's not move then.
So only 14 inches, and I guess just park him up on the ass of the other ones as far as possible. Right?
You're getting question in chat. How good the scale of 1 to 10? How do you think the Astro Militarium is in this edition? I have no idea what those are, so I have no comment.
The wall of gun. Good question.
Wall of gun. So there's the demon
depends
wall
on how
of
you want
fucking Fantasy 4 and fucking 40k has the wall of gun.
Yeah, it depends on how you want to roll the Imperial Guard to begin with. Do you play an old roll guard? Do you run Cadians? Do you run just nothing but guard? Do you ally? What kind of army are we talking about as far as guard is concerned? Because guard on its own, then even then, are we talking Talon tank army or just Cadians?
I thought that was
if you're fighting...
What the I thought you misspelled Canadians.
Just Cadians. If you're fighting Chaos, yeah, 9 out of 10. If you're fighting anything else, probably 7 out of 10. Depends a bit on your army build.
Wait, Chaos is in this game from Sonic the Hedgehog?
Slight soup with Skitarii. Yeah, what kind of Forge World Skitarii then? And what kind of Skitarii?
Oh, I know this. Soup means that there's like multiple guys from multiple factions in one squad.
Good job! You
Hey.
remembered something. Now decide what to move now. Next.
Can I also choose to, can I also choose to not roll the scouts since they can keep standing there? Move up.
You could just let the scouts stay there. No problem.
Right. I do believe I have some scouts on some enemy lines or close to enemy lines.
Yeah, these ones.
Yeah, let's move all those three into your fucking base or close into your disembarkment zone or whatever it's called.
Do you want to advance them? Yes or no?
Yes.
Advancing would sacrifice their firepower this time.
No, but I need command. I need victory points. So fuck that. They're going inside.
Okay, then roll for it, baby.
Oh, fuck.
D6 again.
Yeah, boy. 5.
Okay, 11 movement. Where do you want to go?
Just inside your fucking deployment zone. I don't care where.
Now
Boy.
I'm gonna have to check. Yeah,
Oh.
that's inside.
Oh, I'm placing the
Does
entire
the-
squad? Okay. I thought I was rolling every individual
No,
unit.
no, it's squad based. Squad
Oh,
based.
thank God.
Do you have the whole unit? Completely within. Okay, so you're not there yet.
Fuck me.
Yeah, this might have been a thing I could have said you, but this is a good mistake to make. You could have kept them here, saved that card for turn 2, because unless you have scored one card, it's gonna stay here.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought
You
we
could
got
have
new
deployed
cards.
it. No. There are Eternal Wars, but I should have specified that as well. Sorry.
So the cards stay until you collect them, basically.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, oh, whatever. Also, another question.
But no. Right?
Those scouts, do they count as 1 unit or 4 units?
1 unit.
Ah, oh, fuck me.
Yes. Okay, what else? You've moved these, you've moved the scouts.
Let's move those other tanks there so they can get ready.
These.
No, those tanks. Those interceptors, whatever.
Oh, these.
On the left
Impulsors.
side. Yeah.
Impulsors. Okay, first this one, I think.
Yeah. Of course, I'm going to advance.
So you want to keep the shit that's in there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Roll d6. A 5. Awesome.
That's 5. That's good. That's 19 movement. Where do you want to go?
Forward, of course.
So pretty much there.
Yeah.
Okay. The other guy?
The other tank as well.
Okay, roll if you want to roll for it. Again, this is the one with guns, so if you want to shoot the guns, you shouldn't be rolling.
No, I'm not rolling. Let's move.
Okay, so just 14?
Well, 14 is pretty good.
If you deploy them here, by the way, you're blocking line of sight for anything behind there. So I would suggest more this way.
I mean, you're the one moving them for me, so I expect you to move for my advantage.
Well, you still have to order it. Motherfucker.
Okay, I'm ordering you.
So basically, keep line of sight for the back line. Okay. What next? Keep them still.
Yes.
He's not moving because he's standing in a good position.
Indeed.
The Thunderfire cannon is also not going to move.
Nope.
I will check for you the range. It is in range.
Good.
As well as I'm going to check for the whirlwind.
Oh hey, I just surpassed
It's in range.
400 total views. I'm now at 403 views. That's pretty cool. Thanks everyone that came through.
Okay, so then Forge World and refining is the. Yeah, that's actually kind of good. Although Stygius 8, as far as the Forge World is concerned, the -1 to hit infantry, if you get the Trans-Arquebus rifles on them, you basically have snipers with a -1 to hit. That can shoot at 60 inches. If you deploy them in a building, they are a bitch to hunt down. Just
Yes.
because Overwatch is only for charging. But a -1 on snipers, that's annoying.
Right, so now I go to the gun phase, right? Where I shoot people.
Do you want to move the dreadnoughts or anything else? Because
Nah,
these guys can also move.
let's have them stay there for now.
Okay, is also good. So you want to do a bit of shooting.
Yes.
Okay, which model do you want to shoot?
The scouts, and they're gonna shoot those scouts on the ground.
These scouts or these scouts?
Hang on, it's lacking. No, those scouts with the red guy.
So these scouts.
Yeah, the one
The
with
sniper scout / the missile launcher.
Yeah, what? That sounds good.
Okay. You have to allocate all of your attacks.
Fucking really?
So you have to choose where the sniper shots are going into,
And
and
the heads of
you have to choose the missile.
in the head, those shouters are going in the heads of those people on the ground. Preferably.
Yeah, okay, so you're using the snipers to target the scouts? Where's the missile launcher going?
No, I mean in the scouts as well. If the fucking sniper doesn't kill him.
Frack or crack missile? Frag missile. Okay, the snipers. Well, you know your stat line, so I'm gonna try. I'm gonna be hopeful that you actually know how many shots and how many to roll you have to do.
No, you're gonna tell me.
Well, each individual sniper has one sniper rifle. A sniper rifle. If you have a Warpedia with the, here's the thing. I'll show it to you. Next time you have to have this open. But you're firing the sniper rifle. You're firing a heavy weapon. Did you move with that sniper squad?
No, they're standing.
Okay. So you don't suffer the -1 to hit when moving with heavy weapons. Important. You have one shot the sniper rifle.
4 shots.
So 4d6, and what is the target going to be? Hint.
4D. Wait.
4d6 T3.
So with 4d6 T3.
And your target is 3.
And now I click roll. Fuck.
Everything.
I got a 6.
No, 2 hit. 6 and a 4.
6, a 4, 2, and a 2. So the result is a 2.
Yeah, so 2 hits, 2 misses. Because you need a 3+.
I get it.
Yeah?
So the result is 2 hits.
Now, what does your sergeant do? He scout.
He gives him a boost, right?
That's yes, but what boost?
+1.
I mean, you have the link to the site as well. I can send it again, but
let's go. Since I'm using my phone.
we're talking about that guy.
Ability.
And what does he do?
Let's see. Force of experience. Start of your shooting phase, you can select one friendly ballistic characters +2.
A 2+. So
Whatever,
instead of hitting on 3s, they're hitting on 2s. So you're hitting all of your shots.
Hey, I'm hitting 4.
Okay, now we're gonna do the strength calculation, the 2 wound roll this time. So,
What the fuck?
what's your weapon strength
Hang on.
of the scout snipers?
Man, I'm the one here who used to be a teacher, and I feel like I'm taking a fucking exam. Jeez, let's see here. What do I need to do?
Look up the scout squad and look up their strength of the sniper rifle.
Okay, hang on.
Or just look at what I'm sharing and it's there as well.
I don't want to cheat. Scout squad, where's scout squad? Troops. Scout squad, here we are. And then, where do I need to look? At least reveal that.
Sniper, and you're looking for the strength value.
4. Right?
Yeah, strength 4. Scouts are toughness 4. Wounding on?
Yes, because it's equal, right?
Equal, so wounding on?
1?
No.
No, it equals, so it wounds on like 0, right?
I have the wound roll chart just in front of me. Good luck.
So I need to roll a 4 to deal him. To deal damage.
Yep.
Jeez. So let's do that. So, and how many times can I roll then? 4 times.
4 times. You had 4 hits, you have 4 wound rolls.
Oh, sweet. Roll 4d6 and then t4, right? Yeah.
By the way, did you have a 6 on your 2 hit? Yes, the answer is...
Yeah, I had 1. Also, it inflicts 1 mortal wound. Ooh, so 1's dead.
Yeah, 1 is already just dead.
Headshots.
Dead.
Right,
dead.
Let's roll this. 2. So 3 of your guys are dead now, right?
No.
Huh?
Unlucky for you, how much AP do you have on your weapon?
Let me quickly cheat. No. Where do I...
Because I already know I'm gonna have to roll 2 dice.
Yeah,
but I need to know my save roll.
Fuck, I need to go to scouts. Right, sniper rifle. What did you say? Sorry, what am I looking for?
The AP value of the weapon.
0.
I'm already going to correct you on that one. Because there is a rule playing around that you don't necessarily know about yet. You're currently... Space Marines have something called combat doctrines.
Right.
They improve the AP of the weapons, and depending on the combat doctrine in question that is currently active, they improve a particular type of weapon every Space Marine player starts in the Devastated Doctrine, and they improve the AP of the weapon, of heavy weapons in particular, by AP -1. So every heavy weapon gets an extra -1. So, how much AP does your sniper rifle have?
So low AP is good.
The lower the AP, the more you shrug off an enemy armor save.
Right, so that's a -1 then. Correct?
Yes.
Sweet.
My armor save is 4+ normally, so I need 5s or higher.
Fuck you. Also 5 and 6. This is some bullshit.
Okay! Frag missile!
This was some evil ass bullshit.
Yeah, I know. Frag missile!
It's a heavy D6.
So what do you expect that means?
So I need to roll to determine the class?
The number of shots, yes.
So I can either shoot 1 missile or 6. Huh.
Yeah, you could either have 1 hit or 6 hit, yes.
Alright, let's do this.
Basically, it's you can either just hit the squad, or you smack the missile right bang in the middle.
I can just hit the squad, or I can hit the mum as well.
Yeah, pretty much.
Roll 6. Oh wait, fuck. Dumbass.
Yeah, roll D6, thank you.
Yeah, fuck you.
Okay, well, roll 6d6, I think, and then what are the squads hitting on? No.
6d6.
We're rolling for hit first. Rolling to hit first. What was it to hit?
Let's see. They have an armor of. No wait.
No.
This thing has a strength.
We're talking about hitting.
This thing has a strength of 4.
No. We're rolling to hit, not to wound. To hit. To hit is either the ballistics, this stat,
okay,
or in melee, it's your weapon skill, in which case, it's the weapon skill stat.
So it's
however, what did Sergeant do?
Gives them a plus, a 2+, a +2.
Right. No, a 2+. It's changing their ballistics to a 2+.
Right, so the target is...
target is 2.
6d6 target 2.
6d6 target 2, yes.
Yeah,
correct.
Let's go.
Small t, thank you very much. And a exclamation mark, if you mind.
Shit, fucking holy shit. 6d6
that
t 2.
You can copy yeah, pretty much.
Oh,
I actually rolled better.
I like yours better. Let's delete mine.
No. We're gonna keep yours.
Fuck.
You can also have mine. Fuck it. I don't care. Just a scout squad anyway.
You're dead anyway. You're already dead. Or dead as shit. Wait, and now I have to roll for wound, right?
Yes. That's the strength of the shot. In this case, it's strength.
4.
Scouts are toughness 4.
Yeah, so I need to roll a 4 or higher to damage.
Yes.
So I roll a 6d6.
Target 4.
6d6 target 4. Hell yeah.
5.
I like that.
What's the AP on the shots?
Let me go back. I really need to use my two phones for this. Next time I'll bring my other phone as well, so I can have one open and one
Yeah,
maybe the entire time.
yeah, that's a good idea.
I go to Scout Squads. Missile.
And we're looking for the missile launcher, the frag missile to be exact.
Uh-huh. And I need to look at the AP, right? AP is
Yes.
0, but thanks to these those ultramarine bullshit, it's -1.
Devastator Doctrine,
Mm-hmm.
you get -1. So it's -1, so I have got basically a 5-up armor save. Okay, fine. I succeed 1 and fail 4.
So are they all dead now?
Okay. And that's first blood for you, my friend.
Hey, and a victory point as well. Word. F in the chat.
Okay. I notify. I write that down because maybe we have to save, and
Yeah, we have
that's
to
for me to remember.
Because I was about to say, I have to go.
Yeah, then I'll write down in the scout squad that he's already fired.
Plus, we also have. Plus, it's actually quite handy that we're streaming this, since it's also being recorded. We can also look back on what happened.
Yes, fired.
So in case
No, actually, no, left. Right.
So later on, once I get good at this shit, we can call each other out on our bullshit. Be like, hey, last week you said this, but that was total bullshit.
Yeah, I can already tell you that that we kind of forgot one thing.
Ah, fuck.
Yeah, where currently on the board is your mage.
Oh, it's not out.
Hey, I'll give you that one that he gets out for the next time.
Oh,
You do have to remind me for that.
Did you write down that my scouts have fired?
Yes.
Okay, good.
So you have to remember that your mage still has to exit. If you remember that, I'll allow it. And you first get your psychic powers.
Sweet.
If you forget, then okay, you didn't do it. Deal?
Okay, deal.
So make a text file and write down.
By the way, Best Malt, remind me. Oh hey, I have another follower now. I found 19. That's someone I know.
Another one you know. Against Tiari, overwrite. Yes, it's saved.
I love one of the map names if you'll know.
Yeah.
Wait, actually play solitaire and poker? Really?
Yeah, you could.
What, you have to turn around the cards on your own? Jeez. I'd rather
Probably.
play Microsoft
Yeah.
Solitaire then.
Yeah, well.
Well, anyway, I'm going to
So
keep the full screen please until I've said that the stream is ended. Just else it'll
yeah,
cut back to the
it's still open.
So
Yeah, it's still open.
I want to thank everyone that came through for watching, especially everyone in the past. Well, since I've started streaming, because I've just hit 403 total views. I'm really amazed by that, since I've only been streaming for around 2 to 3 months now. Well, I started in April. 3 months. I started April 16th or something. So I've been streaming for 3 months, and I just hit the 403 total views. So I'm pretty fucking amazed by this. So yeah, I want to thank everyone that came through for watching. And if you're watching this back in YouTube, thank you so much for sitting through me being a dumbass. I just can't wait, to be honest, to be like fucking maybe a month or so later. We're playing this and we're like, okay, do this, do that, do this, do that, and then we look back on the first stream. I'm like, oh my god, I was such a dumbass. Anyways.
Yes, but by that point,
Mm-hmm.
you'll have basically adjusted your army on your own.
Exactly. Looking forward to it.
So you've picked your own damn models.
Well then, everyone, once again, thanks so much. I'll be back tomorrow. I probably will be playing Final Fantasy, since I haven't played that for a while. And Sunday will be Pokemon Mystery Dungeons. I haven't played that in a fuck ton of while as well. So yeah.
And after that, Monday, I'll be there again for the Grind Fest.
For a Mega Man Battle Network 3. A3? You have a Samsung
I wonder
phone?
when the grinding starts happening.
Well, trust me, it could have happened last episode. But I already happened to have the chip they needed, so yeah. Anyway, I'm dragging on. Everyone, thanks so much.
I kind of have bad news for you right now. I'm just looking at the line of sight. Your Contemptor Mortis doesn't have any vehicles to fire at. It can't see anything.
Oh, that's shit. Oh well. Anyway, guys, goodbye.